let's talk failures, experiments, and why you have to keep going, because it's a marathon and it doesn't stop with your first step. We got 1,000 more to go. So why you should fail? I want you to think about what it was like when you were a kid to learn to ride a bike. It's as simple as that. How many times did it take you to fail? How many times did you try different techniques? You experimented, right? So life is one big experiment of lessons. And the only actual true failure in life is not understanding that we aren't our failures. We need to learn the lessons that have been given to us through our failures. And the only mistake that you can ever make in life is not learning the lessons that God has put in place for you to learn. I talked last time about giving up your vices, and you should, because your vices are keeping you poor. And I speak from experience. Smoking cigarettes for the last, for the last 13 years. I couldn't tell you how much money I wasted on cigarettes. Coffee. Expensive things that make you seem like you're living a leisure life when you're not. So you have to stop being so materialistic, first of all, and stop stressing. Understand that failure is a part of life, and you're going to have to fail if you're going to want to win. Losing is the only option at first. Because by losing, you then learn what you didn't know before you lost, which is a way that didn't work to attain what you want in life. People get so hung up on being put into a paralysis over their mental state and the things that they're doing in their life. You can't continue to get hung up on that. Life is more than what we make it out to be. You guys gotta learn. Understand that it's a lesson. Everything you do is a lesson. Everything. Tell me some lessons that you guys have learned over the last few years. Some lessons that I've learned over the last few years is how to be a father. That's not a book. I mean, there's books for it, but there's really not a book to help you understand what you're going to go through emotionally, because each individual is going to go through each thing in life at a different rate of frequency of emotion. What I might experience is thrill, you might experience is fear and anxiety. Like, for example, my wife can't talk in front of a camera. And the idea of putting something out there for you guys to see, and she stage fright, I guess it is. I have it too. Talking here, I get hung up on my words, but that's the point of these videos. That's the point of putting stuff up, is you're supposed to have a trial and error phase. At least a year. Give yourself a year. And if it doesn't work, then quit. Give up. Because that's the only true failure in life, is giving in to everything that everyone else says you're not capable of. That's one of my biggest drives, is to prove people wrong. I wish when I was younger that I had more of that. And not in so much of the ways of being such a rebellion from my parents. A lot of attention seeking when I was a young adult. Or at least that's what I call it now. The excuse for my immature behaviors. But life has changed the path, and I became a father. It's the most thrilling, anxiety, patient teaching thing you can ever do. And they will make you want to strive to be your best self, because they know what you don't, which is you're more important to them than anyone else in the rest of this world. And that's what you need to show the rest of the world, is that you are a bright star that was made from stardust, and you can achieve unimaginable. You can achieve absolutely incredible feats of imagination. There we go. And you just have to believe in yourself. It's always been you versus you. The things that we've been able to do, the things that we know we can do, it's always been up to what we are convincing our inner self that we're capable of. If you're constantly saying, I can't, I won't, it won't matter, it doesn't, the pessimistic attitude is why life keeps getting you down in the dumps and makes you feel like nothing is going your way. I believe bad luck is created by the individual's aura, vibrations, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter. Give it a title. Slow down. Take some time. Find out who you are. Because that's what I'm doing here. And I'm hoping to teach you guys that life doesn't have to be so rushed. Why are we all rushing around? We need to slow down, assess what's happening in front of us, and as soon as you learn to assess the things that are happening in front of you in life, in the moment, you'll be able to obtain and plan for the future that you want. I told myself 6 months ago I would quit my job of some form or another and be home more. And in some ways I did. I picked up a different job. I started content creating. And that's scary. Content creating is scary because you're putting everything out there on the line for a maybe. Not even a maybe. But you've got to do it anyway. The world's changing around us so rapidly, and we're all going to get left behind if we're not prepared for the future to come. So what do you guys think? Are you going to continue to give in to your vices? Or are you going to learn why you have them vices so you can learn the lesson, obtain the knowledge, which is the reward of learning a lesson. When you learn lessons, you obtain knowledge. You get a little gold star. Here you go. You learn something new. Here you go. You learn something new. Here you go. Pretty gold star. Because you're a gold star. You guys are amazing. I appreciate every single one of you. From the people that are here from the beginning, to the people that will be here from the end, know that everything is about what you put into it. Don't give in. Don't give up. Keep pushing, because we'll be at the top before you know it. You just got to keep posting. Keep driving. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side.